Hi, welcome to Breaking Bricks. I'm your host, Neil. This is week 9 of our Clone Wars mock, an anxais, the Outpost. We've gotten a lot of work done on the substructure. We've gotten some breaking points into the build and some eye candy involved. And we are still going to work on the subway, the tram station there, and we're going to finish that up. We start really getting that boxed in there, start filling that in. I am still waiting on my cables to get here. God, it's been a long wait. It just seems like they're on back order forever. And once they get here, you know, we'll be able to move along a little bit more faster. But in the meantime, we're just going to fill in spots that we need to. We've got a lot more support to put in. This thing is going to be 9 inches tall. So let's just get to it. All right, my friends. Today, we got a lot to focus on. We need to continue on with the structure. We need to get it up to par. It needs to get up to 9 inches before we can build the base. We are getting close. We still have a lot of work to do, and these guys just want some loving here. Yeah. So we're just going to get cracking at it. You know, we got a lot of work, but I can't express it enough, and not a lot of time to do it in, so let's get to it. All right, now that I'm done playing with the dogs, it's time to get this subway tunnel in place. And of course, I've got to make room for this wiring. Now, I'm only going to be able to do so much here to a point where I have to wait in this corner for the motor wire to get here that I am still waiting on. So in the meantime, let's start finishing up the other corners where the wire is already in place. Altogether, this base will be 9 inches tall. With the technical brick, we can put in the support. It'll keep everything locked together and straight. Now, as far as the train goes, there's not a lot of room for mistake in there. That way I have to make sure my Lego math is dead on. I've never done a build so depth-filled, so the monotony here for this is just unreal. Time for more LED lights in the train station. We'll get that lit up finally. Altogether, I ended up using 12 LED lights in this train station. 14 if you count the 2 in the doorway. So now it's time to get up the final height here. We'll get some of the centering done here. That way I don't have to worry about it later. Altogether, I think I'll be about 2/3 of the way done with this part of the process by the time we get done with this video.
Now the smoke trap itself has to be completely sealed. I'm trying to keep the smoke contained in there. Of course there will be slight leaks, but I'm not too worried about that. I might get a little over redundant with the support here, but the one thing I don't have to worry about is it coming apart on me in the middle of walking with it. It should stay together. Knock on wood. Please don't drop it. And once again, I'm stretching the supply of bricks that I have just to get up to height. I'm trying to maintain and hold on to the bricks that I want to use on top. And I think I'm getting tired. We just might have to call it for a day.
Well, my friends, we've taken it as far as we can take it this week. We've gotten quite a bit done. We've actually got the tram station pretty much done. It is finished. We got it lit up now. We got the other tunnel in place. This end of the table still needs to be finished. There's no doubt about that. But I'm still waiting on that wiring to get here, and I really don't want to kind of cap into that until it does, because it'll be easier to put in place now rather than later. So I kind of focused here in the middle this week. You know, we got that done. We got the smoke trap kind of up to level. All it needs now really to be up to par in those two little areas is one plate worth of height left. The edging down there is definitely there, but the rest of it still needs one plate, and that's what I'm going to attach my big gray plates to, and that will create the surface on top. Now, if I want to put in trenches or anything like that, I've got the room to do so, and we might even try to do some of that. But, you know, it's going to come down to what I have left to use. You know, I've used a lot of different colors of bricks that I had. So, you know, the options aren't all there like they used to be. But, you know, we still got some stuff to work with, and we're going to continue on. I might have to switch the choices of bricks that I'm using to finish this up down here, just because I'm running low on a lot of quantities. So let's go ahead and take an up-close look at what we got done. Alright, so as you can see here, I've switched out the red light and put in a bright white light just because it'll fit it better, because these are white lights in here. So as you can see, this is about all you're going to be able to see in here. Yeah, like I said, it's all about perspective. Now we do got to finish up the inside there and get it all together. And that's up here, which isn't much left. And this is how I'll get into grabbing the train to change the batteries out. We're going to build a loading dock here. And then, of course, the staircase that comes on out. Here would be the smoke trap. And we'll get into that in a different episode. But that is coming soon. And, of course, right here above the tunnel, as you can see, I kind of got it built in place. It doesn't move, and it is protected. So when I cut this, break this down into sections, it should stay right in place. Well, my friends, if you like what you saw in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It lets me know I did a good job. Helps suggest this kind of content to anybody who might be interested in this kind of stuff. Hey, you got a good idea? Maybe you want to talk Lego, Star Wars, or anything at all, go ahead and put that down in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And of course, we cannot grow here as a family unless you hit that subscribe button. It takes you a mere half a second, but for me, it does mean an awful lot. And I'll see you here next time on Breaking Bricks.